Hey guys, get ready with me to go get my nails done. This is like one of my favorite sets that I've ever done, and I know I say that every single time I get my nails done, but this is probably, out of all the ones I've gotten done so far, my favorite, and I'm matching with my top today. I am so into polka dots right now, like, it's my newest obsession. I just had a meeting with my college counselor and we were going over the courses that I want to take, and now I can finally register for courses because I couldn't until I had this meeting with him, and he didn't have any availability until like 3 weeks after I got admitted. A lot of you guys were already asking for an apartment update, like hunting update, and there really is not much to update. I literally just started touring yesterday, and yesterday I only toured one apartment. Nothing else was available to tour yesterday, so we only got to see the one, and it was really cute and I really liked it. It was definitely a totally different vibe. Like, it was the complete, imagine my apartment but like opposite, but it was still really nice, and it was a lot bigger than my apartment right now, which I liked because that was like the main thing that I needed, which was more room. But the cons just kind of outweighed the pros, and like it just didn't feel right, you know, when it just like doesn't feel right. I don't know, I always have a feeling, and I just knew that one wasn't the one. But I'm really glad I still went and saw it, and I did really like it. But it was the first apartment I toured, and obviously the first one isn't always gonna be the one right away. But yeah, we're gonna keep touring and looking for apartments throughout the week. I was told that more will pop up after the 4th of July since it's like such a big holiday, so we're probably gonna see more that I like after then, but we're gonna keep looking for sure. But yeah, it's gonna take at the very least, like 2 to 3 weeks of consistently searching to find the one, I think. So, and it may even take even more time than that, but fingers crossed. Anyways, my friends are coming over right now. They're visiting from out of town, and we're probably just gonna like shop around. I'm gonna take them around, and then my nail appointment's later today. I still don't know what I want to do with my nails yet. I think I'm gonna do something like simple. Like, I'm actually thinking of doing just one plain color and no design, which I haven't done in so long, but I feel like it's time. I want to do like an all pink with I'll maybe add like chrome or something to spice it up a little. I want to do like cute pink because I'm going on another date on Saturday, so I wanted to match my outfit because I'm wearing all pink. Actually, I don't know yet. I can't decide between wearing a pink top or a red top. I really hope he isn't watching this. But I was gonna wear this, but I'm wearing it today, so whatever. I might just rewear it. But I'm also heading back to the south of France first week of July, so I feel like pink nails will be really cute for the south of France in summer. Okay, I'm pretty much done with my makeup. I'm doing a little extra today because it's actually not crazy hot, so I'm not gonna sweat all of this off. It's finally starting to feel like normal outside again. But I also want to take photos for Instagram today, so I'm dolling up a little extra. So for everyone saying how glowy I looked in my last video, it's literally this. It's not just a mist. I know it literally is just a mist, but it's not just a mist because it makes your face so glowy, and I'm not wearing any highlighter, and I wasn't in my last video either.
Hey guys, get ready with me for the last day of junior year in high school. So this is the outfit I put on this morning, this tube top and a white jean skirt. I am vlogging today, so stay tuned for my vlog. I legit can't believe it's the last day of junior year in high school. That went by so fast. I remember like mid-junior year, I was like, I need to get out of here, like this is gonna take forever, but it felt like 5 minutes. And the next year I'm freaking graduating high school, which is kind of sad. I mean, I've always been excited to like graduate, but like the thought of it is exciting, but I feel like when it actually happens, it's just gonna be sad. It's currently 7:02. And I need to be out of the house at like 7:20-ish. Because now that I moved, I live like 20 minutes away from the school, which is like the downside because now I have to wake up early. Yesterday, my family and I went out to eat for dinner because my cousin is in town from Korea. So we went to go get some like Italian food. We went to Jean's on Lafayette. Their like appetizer, the lobster roll, was pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. I'm currently watching Love Island. I didn't get to finish last night's episode. I'm like 48 minutes in, I think. I'm really hoping that Nick does not leave Sierra for his Casa Amor girl, but I don't think he really likes the girl he got coupled up with. I don't think like they have that connection. Wait, this is my first time watching Love Island, so I don't really know. Today is an E-day in school, which means we have all of our classes, like we don't drop anything. So first period I have math, and then I have history, then entrepreneurship, Spanish, gym, physics, journalism, and then AP Lang. And the classes are 27 minutes long. And we have a half day today, so we end at 12. I turned on the overhead lights because I felt that it was a little too dark. I'm kind of sad that school's over because I feel like the last week of school is always fun. You could not pay me to relive this school year. Like, they were not lying when they said junior year will be your worst year, because it genuinely was for me. Outside of school, it was a great year. But in school, it was, like, absolute ass. I have a freaking, like, pimple right here. Like, how the hell am I supposed to cover that up? I look so scary right now, but my sisters and I are doing a meet and greet in Singapore on the 27th. It's open to everyone. And then on the 28th, it's exclusive for the people that win the giveaway, which is like when you pre-order the package. Something inside my backpack exploded, like the front pocket, so everything in there got sticky, including my favorite lip gloss. So yesterday it was like 105 degrees in New Jersey. I was dying. I'm gonna do my mascara really quickly. Now we set the face. Okay, that is it. Bye, guys.
My favorite comment to get is that I look like I smell good. It makes me so happy. It is my favorite comment to receive. And I feel like we've known each other for way too long for you not to know what I smell like. We're gonna start with my everyday products and then we'll move on to my going out scents. I have switched things up for summer. This is not what I used to always smell like, but straight out of the shower, I use the Saltaire Saltwater Vanilla Body Oil. As you can see, this is very well loved by me. It's very hydrating, but it also smells like a bakery. A bakery on the beach is the best way I can describe this. And then over top of this oil, I put the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This combo is very summery and pairs so well with my body spray. I got this a couple days ago actually, and I cannot stop wearing it. It's the Peach Skin Hair and Body Fragrance by Fleur. I normally don't like a peachy fruity scent, but this also has like a coconut caramel and then sandalwood and amber note, so it just smells like very luxurious, but also fruity and summery. I don't even know how to describe it, but I need to have this on at all times of the day because it smells so good. And then this also goes on my décolletage. I don't know if that's how you say it. I actually just learned that word. But it's the L'Occitane Almond Shimmering Oil. And I use the almond shower oil in the shower, so I feel like this pairs very well. And I kind of have hints of almond oil scent in my combo. For going out or fancier occasions, I always gravitate towards one of these perfumes. This is the YSL Libre Original, and then this is the Prada Paradox Intense. This one is very, very clean and luxury. It smells very rich, like expensive rich. This one, however, is like the most captivating scent ever. Like you walk by and there's like lingering, oh my god, that person smells so good. What was that? It's very strong though. Like one spray and you're good. I really don't know how to describe the scent of this one because it's floral but also slightly fruity and has a little bit of like vanilla. I'm just gonna look up the scent notes and put them on the screen because I really don't know. And that is what I smell like. Love you guys so much. Bye.
Recreating Kylie Jenner's wavy hair tutorial. As I get ready for a wedding, this better look good. This bottom section starts by being curled inwards towards your face, which I honestly never ever do. This is the largest barrel I have, so I'm just gonna work with what I got. They curl all the way to the tip, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. And do that same thing for this whole bottom layer. If I can get this to look even remotely close to how good hers looks, I feel like this is the perfect wedding guest hair. So pretty, but also so effortless. First layer done. Now for the second layer, I'm gonna start to switch it up. I'm gonna start alternating pieces, now starting going away from the face, and she also starts curling it in this like specific way where you just kind of drag it, hold, let it go, drag again. Create like a looser type of wave slash curl. So we want all different types of curls, like look at that. Some pieces I'm gonna take this wand and do like a little wraparound curl. I don't think Kylie would fail me, to be honest. Cute. To be honest, it's looking really good so far. Okay, last one. Now this is the part I'm a little nervous about. Top section's very important. This is when the straightener gets involved and I'm really nervous about it because I don't really know how to use a straightener in a curling type of way. I'll try it on this back piece because I'm scared. What? Okay. See, this is what I was scared of. I think I need to ditch the straightener because I can't have my hair looking bad, but I'll use it for some volume in the roots though. I'm gonna try just wrapping it around this barrel instead for a different type. Wait, that kind of gave like the same look as what the straightener ones did for her. Still alternating. Last piece. Perfect. Okay. I actually really like it. Now stay tuned because we're gonna do the makeup together.
Hi guys, let's get ready for my second day working as a part-time stylist at Aritzia in New York City. I know y'all have been eagerly waiting for an update on my first day, so here it is. I really think there are two words to describe my first day, and that is excited and overwhelmed. If you're new here, I am almost 29 years old and I just got my very first part-time retail job. Let me just say, I don't know why it took me this long to get a job in retail because I knew that I would love the fast-paced environment. I love fashion, and I just love what Aritzia stands for, attainable luxury fashion. Now, while I knew that the retail world was so fast-paced, especially in New York City on 5th Ave, I didn't realize just how much teamwork goes into this job. From the moment that you, the client or customer, speaks to someone working at the store, there are about 5 or 6 different employees that are involved in your overall shopping experience. Constant flow of traffic coming through this specific location is mind-blowing. I worked a total of 6.5 hours. Technically, I was supposed to be there for around 8 to 8.5 hours, but my shift got cut short, and let me tell you, I never sat down. Like I said, I've never worked in retail before, but I have worked within like the service industry. I was a hostess in college for 2 years. In that type of fast-paced environment, like yes, you are trained to kind of help out, be like a food runner or something like that when the restaurant's busy. When you work in retail, you are pretty much trained to do the role of any single employee that works there. You may be hired as one specific role, like I was hired as a style advisor, but they train you so that you know how to do literally everything. So when I say I was overwhelmed, now you know why. All in all though, I absolutely loved it. I love the work, I love the company, I love the people. Even if I was just running clothes from the atelier back to the racks, I enjoyed every single second of it. I've always had an appreciation for the service industry, just given my background working in a restaurant, but when it comes to retail, you really have no idea what your initial client interaction is gonna be like. Taking this from someone who has been on the other side of it, if you were to come up to me and I have my headphones in and you were to say something, I either A, probably would have ignored you and act like I didn't hear you, or I would have been very nonchalant and kind of closed off and just like brushed you off. That's something that's been very interesting to see on the other side of it, is just how much goes into the initial client interaction. In the influencer world, you have to train yourself to not take things personally, especially when it's coming from someone that doesn't know you personally. That is so true for retail too. Like, take everything that people say with a grain of salt. You guys were so helpful on my last video when I asked for any tips and tricks from anyone who has worked in retail. Make sure that they don't feel uncomfortable or pressured in any way to even have a conversation with me. Something I definitely have to actively make an effort to keep in the back of my mind is, if the client doesn't want to talk to you, it's okay, because there's always going to be another one. Out of all of the jobs that I've had the last 6 years since I graduated college, yes, I was part of a team, but my specific role was so much more independent and individual based. Like, yeah, we had team results, but I worked primarily alone. I have missed feeling like part of a team for the longest time, and I know that this is only technically my second day working in store, but my first day, everyone was so freaking friendly and welcoming. It truly felt like a big family. Again, I know it's only my first week on the job and my second day working in the store, but I already know the hardest part about this role for me starting off is gonna be remembering people's names. I don't know if it was sorority recruitment that just made me so terrible at this, but I cannot remember names for the life of me. I have to meet you at least 3 or 4 times to remember your name. Name recognition and repetition is such a huge part of my role as a style advisor, and just my general relationship and impression that I leave on a client. I just know that I am gonna struggle so much with that at first. Just like anything else, it becomes second nature at some point. I'm determined to get there. Heat wave in New York is finally over. I went outside for all of about 20 minutes yesterday and literally almost died from heat exhaustion. I've been using Grande Brow again for the last like month and a half, 2 months, and my brows are looking so fluffy. I've also done a really bad job at plucking them, so they look super ungroomed. I need to get them tinted or laminated or something, because I'm just not loving the way they look when I fill them in these days. If you guys were asking about my outfit on Tuesday and if it was appropriate, yes, it was. Another thing I love about Aritzia is everything that the employees wear is truly unique to them and their style. I can appreciate that so much. Like, they really encourage creativity with your style. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull together a full Aritzia head to toe outfit today. I did have someone come up to me on my first day though and ask me where my whole outfit was from and that they wanted to buy it for themselves. So luckily my outfit was all Aritzia that day, but now I see why it's so important that you're wearing the product. As long as what I'm wearing doesn't show any logos from other brands that are not carried at the store, then I should be fine. One thing is for damn sure today, and that is your girl is gonna make her first sale, okay? I'm manifesting it now. I was honestly pretty close on Tuesday, so I know that I can do it. Time to lock it in. The makeup's looking pretty cute. Here's the makeup. I'm gonna go put some curl in my hair, go to part 2 for the outfit. Bye!
I'm getting ready for a casting interview. I've been casted for a few different things lately. I'm kind of like, what's going on? Pretty much all I have to do today is talk about myself for like 30 minutes. My favorite thing to do. Like, I have this feeling that life is about to start looking really different, especially since this is like my third casting in a span of 2 weeks for all different things. I'm like, whoa. I hope I'm like allowed to be saying this. I feel like that's really vague. Like, I could be casting for anything. I could be casting for a modeling gig. Like, bitch, you're 5'2". You're not casted for no modeling. But actually, no. That's like a thing these days. They're starting to tap into the petite models. L'Oreal setting spray, all the girls that stayed at my house this weekend were like, do you actually like that setting spray? And I was like, just try it and you'll understand. And what do you know? Because I'm always right. They were like, this is insane. Yeah, I'm really excited because I feel like I've always wanted more for myself than just obviously posting content. I've always wanted to kind of branch out. Obviously, this is sick, but I've always wanted just kind of more. That's what I was trying to do with the podcast until I got fucked over by those people. Oh, special delivery. And lately, it really seems like that's about to be a reality for me. Honestly, I think no matter what happens in life, I'm gonna post a damn get ready with me every single day. I don't foresee myself ever not posting these. On a side note, can you please go do me a favor? Can you please follow me on Instagram so I can hit 40K? And let's do my hair. Here we go. Wish me luck on this, and obviously I'll keep you guys updated. And of course, I love you guys. Okay, bye.
Stella!
Hey guys, get ready for me for the airport, but we're late. It's 6 o'clock in the morning! You can hear the birds chirping. Take a wild guess on what time we need to leave. Or, sorry, need it. 6 o'clock, yeah. And I just woke up and just got moisturizer on my new pants. I'm in such a rush. I'm getting absolutely screamed at. They're like, you don't need to do your skincare. Says who? And I'm like, okay, I get that, but like, I really need to like get ready. I don't want to feel like crap at the airport. And if we miss our flight, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Because obviously they're going to blame it on me and say it's my fault. At this point, I'm just like, whatever, just let them blame me. Because I'd rather get ready. And even if we're going to be late because of my mom or my dad, it's still going to be my fault. What is that thing doing? I think it's checking up on me to make sure we're leaving. But guess what? We're not. And I'm going to yell at my parent. I'm going to yell at him if he comes back again. Like, what are you doing? I'm definitely going to miss, like, my family. But I want to go home. Sometimes, like, a week is just too long. I'm going to be gone for another week, though, in a new state. So you'll see. This is actually, like, insane! Sorry, I just thought that through, and that wasn't really smart. But we seriously have to hurry up, and okay, as in I mean, like, I need to hurry up, but, like, I don't want to hurry up. Like, I could care less about them. No offense, but, like, they think the world revolves around them. Like, girl, I have to get ready, too. Yes, I probably should have waken up at 5 or 5:30 or 5:45. But I literally went to bed late. Like, I'm not waking up early. You're kidding. You've got to be joking if you think I was going to wake up early. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna get yelled at. Surprised no one's yelling at me. Wow. Never mind. I wasn't recording, but I just got yelled at. Should have recorded. I was barking back. I was too busy. I hate when that happens, when you go, ooh, and then... Okay, we have to hurry. We can make some arrangements. I would curl my lashes, but I think I'm just gonna put eyelash serum on them instead. Just a little bit. Nah. I'm gonna curl them. Talk about hitting it. Okay, I think that's it. Do y'all ever like randomly smell mac and cheese? Okay, bye.
Okay, I think one of my most asked questions and most complimented features on my face are my eyes, especially from men. Been doing my eye look one specific way the last like 2 weeks, and you guys have asked for a tutorial. The people want it, so here it is. I have green eyes, obviously, so my focus when it comes to a color story with my eyeshadow is always gonna be browns, burgundies, reds, purples. You only need 3 things for this look. A purple eyeliner, this one's by Dibs. I also love the burgundy eyeliner from Swede. I probably prefer a burgundy eyeliner. You can also get one at the drugstore. Makeup Forever, Artist on the Go, Anywhere Caffeine makeup palette. 6 shades in here, okay? You got 2 shimmers, 4 mattes, perfect freaking color story for green eyes. Last thing you're gonna need is my newest obsession, the Armani Eye Tint. This is in the shade 36 Wood, and it's just a brown cream to powder eyeshadow formula. Step 1 is to line both our top and bottom waterline with purple eyeliner. This is just the one from Dibs. I'm just living for how dramatic it makes your eyes look. I think it really brings out the green and it makes them almost look like deeper and more seductive. Next, take the eyeshadow palette. We're gonna take this like orangish shade right in the center and we're just gonna put that all over our lid, really focusing it in the crease. This brush also has some residual eyeshadow, but I promise you this is the only eyeshadow palette I've been using since I got it for like a month. So that's probably the only thing that's on this brush. Look at the difference alone that color makes. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I'm very messy with this look. So now I'm gonna go in with this little bit of brown. I'm just gonna kind of lightly work that from the outer corner of my eye inwards. Again, kind of fanning that out and focusing it in the crease. Okay, moving on to the eye tint. We're already looking so seductive and sexy. I love it. It almost looks like a sunset on my eyelids. Now we're gonna take this. This is very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way because again, it's a cream to powder formula. Add a tiny bit on my lash line, just like that. Then I take a flat top brush that's a little bit rounded, and I just smudge that onto my lash line, trying to keep it as close to my lash line as possible, and then almost fanning it out to kind of create a subtle wing. Repeat on the other side. You can always add more as you go, but I like to start with a small amount. Stay with me now. This is what really makes the difference. Okay, we're gonna go under the bottom lash line. We're gonna do 1, 2 small dots. Just kind of smudge this the same way you did with the top. Almost blend those together in that wing formation. I lied. You do need one more thing. You need a black eyeshadow, an angled eyeshadow brush. We're just going to enhance the little bit of a wing that we did start with that eye tint. Take that same black eyeshadow and put a little bit on the inner corner. This is my favorite step. Last step is to add some mascara. Another tip, if you struggle with your lashes staying curled throughout the day or night, always start with a layer of waterproof mascara. I almost forgot. I take a little bit of this purple shimmer in that same Makeup Forever palette. I pack that on to like the center of my lid. Let's catch the subway because I'm going to be late again. Wish me luck.
We have 5 minutes. Yes! I don't know why I do this to myself. So I want everyone to take a wild guess on why I'm so late. If you guessed doing my hair, you are correct. My hair isn't even done. Okay, so today I'm very excited. I actually only have 2 periods today, period 1 and period 2. And for the rest of the day, I'm like, I can't. Like 70 kids from like primary schools coming to my school today, and I'm like teaching them how to do art, and I'm really excited. Only me and like maybe like a few other people got selected. I'm really happy. I'm excited. I was gonna say something, but that's just gonna make me sound like daddy. Guys, tomorrow I have my art exam. I'm gonna die. Like, I'm excited to go in with my speak. I've made a decision with like half of my class that we're all gonna come in our pajamas, because if you're giving me the option to come in my own clothes, I'm gonna come in my pajamas. So I'm very excited about that, but I'm not actually excited about the actual art bit because I am stressed. I don't know why I decided to do this. I'm also excited because on Tuesday next week, which I hate Tuesdays because it's the worst day, I've got my photography the whole day. So, and that's in Tuesday. I'm pretty sure that that next week is my last full week. So that's exciting. Well, it's not actually full for me because like Tuesday, no one cares. Okay, I love saying this at the end of my videos, but great news to the people who hate me, terrible news to the people who don't. I'm done. Ish. I literally have to diffuse my hair and get dressed and eat and go downstairs, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Bye, ish. I'm gonna go back to diffusing. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. I love you so much. Bye.
Actually, what people don't know is when I did Victoria's Secret for years, they had to look very natural. And you know, they had a beautiful flush of color, and a lot of people always think it's pink. But it wasn't, it was red, because what the red does, it gives that little bit of depth to it, and it looks more natural. It looks like, you know, the tone of your cheeks when you were a little kid.
Get ready with me. Okei, mä tein videon joku viikko sitten, missä mä kerroin, että jotain niin kuin tosi iso on tulossa ja mun elämä niin kuin tulee muuttua ihan, niin se iso asia tapahtuu ensi viikolla. Mut avataan näkö. Mikään ei oo parempi kuin sanisornappi. Ei, nyt mun ripsari on valmis, mutta mä menen syömään tässä välissä, koska mulla tuli tosi nälkä. Voidaanko please puhua hetki tästä säästä? Miksi tuolla niin kuin sataa koko ajan? Pitäisi olla kesä, pitäisi olla niin kuin hieno keli, pitäisi pystyä olla ulkona ottamassa aurinkoa ja kaikkea. Ja tuolla niin kuin sataa joka ikinen päivä. Okei, tänään siellä ei ole satanut, aamulla oli aurinkoista, mutta nyt on taas tämmöistä niin kuin ihan harmaata. Mä en niin kuin oikeasti jaksa, että vaan sataa, kun on kesä. Okei, tämän päivän suunnitelma on, että mä nyt niin kuin eka obviously meikkaan ja kuvaan tämän videon ja sitten mä kuvaan paritoista yhteistyövideoa. Sitten mun pitää vähän pakkailla ja siivoa mun huonetta. Sitten sen jälkeen mä menen illalla äitin kanssa niinku puistojumppaan. Mä en tiedä, jos niinku muissa kaupungeissa on tämmönen niinku puistojumppa. Mut Porvoossa niin on aina maanantaisin ja torstaisin illalla silleen niinku jumppa, niinku silleen ilmanen jumppa, mihin yleensä, tai se on niinku kaikki tyyli äitejä vaan, ja sitten kaikki vaan jumppaa siellä tai tämmöistä. Se on oikeesti tosi hauska, mutta se on niinku kiva, se on silleen ei mental health walk, vaan se on silleen mental health puistojumppa. Sitten bronzeri. Siis ei ole oikeasti mitään parempaa kuin se, kun saa niinku laittautua ihan rauhassa. Mulla ei ole tänään mihinkään kiire. Mä voin niinku laittautua vaikka 3 tuntia putkeen, jos mä haluan. Okei, mulla ei kestä niin kauan laittautua. Mut silleen tää on niin ihanaa, kun saa vaan niinku laittautua ihan omassa tahdissa, chillaa, eikä oo kiire. Koska mulla on yleensä aina kiire kaikkialle. Niin nyt on niin ihanaa, kun tänään ei niinku oo mitään. Näin, nyt mun meikki on valmis. Ja mä voin antaa teille yhden vinkin, että mikä tää mun yllätys voisi olla. Okei, tää on ihan super obvious nytten, mutta siis mun meikkitausta ei ole enää sama. Mikä se on nyt? Jos katsoit tämän videon ja kommentoi tää emoji, jos katsoit loppuun asti. Jos katsoit, moikka!
I swear TikTok is listening to us. And I know people have said this about other apps like Facebook and like maybe Instagram. But now TikTok, literally, like, I'll be just, like, talking to my friend, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, have you seen this? And I'll be like, no. Or I'll be like, bro, like, I really want to buy, like, a house, like, in the woods. And then, like, 15 minutes later, boom. And, like, my friend asked me if I had seen this, like, glass TikTok trend thing, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then 5 minutes later, boom. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Anyways, I have my second day of work today, and I'm so excited. I love it so much. Like, the environment is just literally everything I've ever wanted, and the other girl I work with, she's the sweetest. But I low-key don't know when I'm gonna get scheduled next, because actually I don't know. It's about to be July, and I remember telling them that I was gone like a lot in July, which I am, but it's more towards the end of July, so I'm honestly not really sure. Why does my Alexa have ads? This is my favorite sound ever. Beautiful. It's looking so sad on the violin how they had to put like, we don't support cyberbullying. Like, I don't know. Just this season has just gotten so much more hate than like the other ones. Like, I don't know. I feel like it seems that way because, or maybe I'm just like more into this season. Because like I didn't have Peacock, so I didn't watch the last season, so I don't really know. I know it was amazing though, so. I can't even say anything about hating because I definitely have my own opinion, that's for sure. I'm just so mad. I don't even know if y'all can see it, but like y'all see those bumps in here? I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. They only appeared whenever I got super fried, so that's great. I really want to go shopping. You know it's bad whenever I'm like scraping the sides of the bottle to get anything out of this because I don't feel like buying a new one yet. Or does anyone else like set alarms for like 6:17? I always set it like 6:12, 6:17, 6:22. You know, like my first one, so I can like give myself like a good like 3 minutes in bed before I have to get out. Well, okay, that's like my last one before I get out of bed. Before that, I have like 15. Bro, if anyone's still watching this, comment a cookie. Because I just need to like talk less. I don't even know. Talk less. Smile more. If anyone can name where that's from, I'm gonna give you $2,000. Okay, I'm changing whenever I get there, so love y'all.